Hey friends, before we get started, I have some super exciting news. I'll be launching our brand new E360 YouTube membership on November 1st. Each week, members will get exclusive ad-free workouts, plus access to monthly calendars, and our amazing private E360 community. Expect a fun mix of full-body workouts that vary in length and style. If you've been loving these free workouts and want a little bit more structure and motivation, this is for you. I can't wait to share this next chapter with you. This dynamic standing workout uses one medium to heavy dumbbell. I'll be using 10 pounds to target our shoulders, arms, back, and core, all with strength and control. Expect creative movements that challenge balance and coordination while sculpting a strong powerhouse in upper body through every twist and press. This one's all about power, posture, and precision. No floor work needed. Grab your weight and let's get moving together. We are going to start in a second position, hands going behind the nape of the neck. We've got an ankle reach, left to right plie. Reach into the ankle, come back through center, opposite way. So we've got a deep plie, reaching to the back ankle. The breastbone stays lifted. If you can't reach all the way to the ankle, that's okay. Just try to reach as far as you can today. Knees going to the back wall behind you. Inhale and exhale. Big stretch. Reach and press. Awakening the side body here. In for 4, 3, 2, last one from there. So we're going to take a good morning stretch and then take it into a windmill press. Windmill press, little torso twist, hinge from the waist, exhale, little twist, so that we get our core nice and awake and active. Press, hinge from those hips. Gluteals going to the back wall. Inhale. Exhale it out in 4, 3, 2, last one. Beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and grab my one dumbbell. We're working with one heavy dumbbell. I've got a 10-pounder today. We've got a figure eight with a curl. Big figure eight. And then curl. So you're going to take a little pivot on that right foot. Little pivot. Exhale. Come up and around. So it's a half figure eight. Half of a figure eight. Come back through center. Control it out. Reach and press. So notice that I'm in control of those arms the entire time. Exhale it out. Breath. Reach and press. We take it 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. We're taking it into rainbow sweep pivot. Up and around. Up and around. So we lift, soft bend through the elbows. Drop the shoulders and glide them down the back. So think of your shoulder blades gliding way down the back. Inhale, exhale. Woo, firing up the front of the shoulders here. We're getting a little bit of the upper trap, but make sure that you're really depressing the shoulders down and away from those ears. So you can always go lighter with this. Choose a weight option where you can maintain that beautiful form and alignment, but you're also challenging yourself. And I'm already feeling challenged. So I think I've got the right weight as long as I can maintain that form. In 4, 3, 2, last one. Beautiful. So we've got that half figure eight, curl on the opposite side. Half, figure eight, curl it out. Exhale, press. Reach and press. Up and around. Exhale, press. You can always slow this down, so if this is too brisk for you, slow it down. I do want your elbows to hug tightly into your body. So you've got that half figure 8. Exhale, press. Firing up the biceps as well within that curl. Up and around. Utilize your breathing for me. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You've got that rainbow pivot. Breathe, inhale, exhale. Up and around. Knit the ribs together, so close out those ribs. Slow and steady work today. We're going to be using a lot of strong balance challenges for the core to work as well. Breath. Inhale, exhale. Remember, keep pressing those shoulders down. I only say that because I'm reminding myself as well. Inhale, exhale. By exercise 2, we are already firing up within those arms. Our core should be active as well. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Last one. We're making it count. All right, so we've got a cross knee, showing you to the side. Cross knee, back tap. So I'm at shoulder height, cross knee bending through the bottom leg, and then back tap. So we exhale, lift up that left leg, back tap. So this is where I talked about that single balance challenge. We work and brace the core. Exhale, press. Back tap, push. Exhale. And breathe. Really focus on that breath. Gentle tap back. Press. Exhale it out. Beautiful elongated leg behind you. Go for 4, 3, 2. Last one. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. So we've got a twist to an overhead press. 4, 3. Shoulder height twist. Twist. Center. Reach. So we twist it out. Twist it out. Pump it overhead. So we've got traps working here, shoulders, biceps and triceps. Like I said, we are getting the entire shoulder, arm working here, and a lot of core integration. Reach, so we pivot that back foot, pivot, reach, inhale, exhale it out. We take it 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Beautiful, take a breath. You've got that front attitude, back tap coming up on the right leg this time. So we go twist, back tap, exhale. So I'm bringing my opposite elbow to connect in to the knee in the midline. So we're working side body here. We're working focus and balance as well. Exhale, slightly bend through that bottom leg. Front attitude. And then long toe tap behind you. Exhale. Breath. How are those shoulders feeling right about now? Mine are on fire. For 4, 3, 2. Take a little breather because your arms might feel like they're gonna fall off already. We've got a twist overhead on the opposite side. In 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Take it, twist. Center. Twist. Overhead press. careful of flaring the ribs. Hug and knit those ribs together, meaning don't arch it to the back. So we want to avoid that. Big twist, control it though. Control the motion. I want it dynamic, but I also want it under control. So many stipulations, right? So many things I ask of you, but I know that you are a multi-talented individual and you've got this. We've got it together. Twist, center. Reach, press. Give me 8 more counts just like that. We take it 8, 7. We've got an overhead press. Left arm reaching. Breathe. So we've got an overhead press, lateral reach with this left arm. So we're going to a lateral press, side attitude lift. Exhale. Let's take that opposite arm. Shift the weight. So we come back through center. Shift the weight onto that right side. So we've got a unilateral training, which is super helpful to find imbalances. You find which area or side is stronger, but we're strengthening maybe the weaker side, or maybe less dominant side. Side press. In 4, 3, 2. Breathe. We've got a halo with an out, push forward. So we're going halo, and then push forward. Halo, exhale. So we go ear to ear. What I want you to avoid, again, is not allowing yourself to sort of arch within this position. I'm of course exaggerating, but I want to show you what to avoid to knit those ribs together. Navel pulls in. Think of that imaginary corset you're lacing in front of the body, gently lacing up through the front of the body. So you've got a gentle tautness up and around the front, the side, and the back side of the body. 4, 3, 2. Last one, beautiful. So we've got that side overhead reach into our side attitude. Parallel stance. So we go side press, shift the weight, and reach. So we've got a static arm, shift the weight, oblique. So as the arm is overhead, we're stabilizing within the shoulder with that wrist going directly over that shoulder joint to stabilize. So we're working stability within that shoulder as well to hold the weight up there as we lift into an attitude. Lean into it. Exhale it out. Go for 4 and 3, 2. Last one. You've got that halo. Halo. Ear to ear. Push forward. Ear to ear. So you're making an imaginary halo around the head and push. Up and around. Exhale, push. Remember, careful of flaring the ribs. You don't want to pop those ribs open, but you want to make sure that we're knitting them tightly in through the center, up and around. Exhale, breath. Push forward. So as we push forward, make sure that we're dropping the shoulders down into socket, and then we're not doing this with the shoulders. We're making sure that we're really dropping the shoulders down away from the ears. 4, 3, 2, last one. So we've got a static overhead press into a standing crunch. So I'm gonna pivot that right toe and then go elbows into thighs for a standing crunch as I exhale. So we pivot back foot, exhale. Pivot back foot, come through center. I know our strength work isn't as glamorous, sweaty as our cardio work, but this is so essential to work our core, to strengthen that core and upper body. So that we have better balance. In 4, 3, 2, last one right there. Taking it to a lateral reach. So we're going to go lateral reach down to the ground and then into a hammer curl, knee lift. So you go lateral reach, press, exhale, breath, exhale. So I want you to make sure that this elbow is tightly hugged into that body. Gentle side reach. Not really gentle because we're going as far as we can. Although it might feel like you can't go that far, right? I feel like I'm not moving at all on this for 4, 3, 2, last one. So we're gonna twist into that standing crunch, static overhead press, and then we drop those elbows down into the thighs. Exhale. Twist and rinse. Exhale, pivot through the left foot. Exhale and rinse. Twist it out. Close those ribs. I just noticed myself get a little openness with the ribs. There'll be a natural openness, but we don't want to get too crazy with the ribs flaring open. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Beautiful. You've got that lateral lean into your front attitude from here. So we go lateral lean, center, shift the weight, and press. Lateral lean, center, lateral lean. So we're reaching that weight down to the side body, and then lifting through that stabilizing leg. So we go through center, shift the weight to the right leg, elbow pinches in, the opposite arm is strong, so don't have the opposite arm droopy. Stay strong for me. Press, exhale. Lift and lengthen. Breathe for 4, 3, 2. Last one. We've got a long diagonal wood chop. So going into a long diagonal wood chop, and then we're stepping to a back tap, reset, diagonal low, diagonal high, step back, right to left, reset, down diagonal, high diagonal wood chop, tap back twist, reset, twist. So again, I'm staying very much within control of that anti-rotation. So we're controlling that twist to not go absolutely wild without our form and alignment and technique being in place. Reach, exhale. Twist. One more set right here. Twist and twist. Beautiful. We're gonna reach overhead. We've got an alternating knee drive. Exhale, twist and lengthen. Exhale, twist and lengthen. Reach, exhale. So bringing the elbow down in to the knee, gently punching overhead. Exhale. Use the breath. So that breath is going to be very helpful to contract even further through the abdominals. Inhale, exhale. Go 4, 3, 2, one last pull. Take a breath. Inhale, exhale. We've got that long wood chop to the back tap coming up. 4, 3. Low to high. Back tap. Back tap. Low to high diagonal. Back tap, twist and twist. Low to high diagonal. So if you are just flailing the weight around, you need to get a heavier weight. If this feels super easy, that's when it's time to tell yourself, maybe I need to either invest in heavier weights or I need to be challenging myself a little bit further. Because this should not feel easy breezy. You should feel challenged with this workout. Breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Twist. Inhale. And exhale it out. One last set. Go for 4, 3, 2. Last one. Knee drive, right to left. Connecting and crossing over the midline. Punching overhead. Exhale. Drive it in. Punch it up. Exhale. Breath. Gently pushing up overhead. Beautiful work. Beautiful focus. Inhale. Exhale it out. Go for 4, 3, 2. Last one. We've got a toy soldier kick with an elbow drive into the waist. 4, 3, toy soldier kick. We're gonna lift that leg and draw the elbows back. Exhale. So you're gonna draw the weight in towards the hips. Inhale, contract. Inhale, exhale it out. Getting a nice stretch through the hamstring there as well. Exhale, kick it out. Beautiful. Really elongate through the back of the leg. In for 4, 3, 2. Last one. Beautiful. So we've got a reach twist over to your right with a back attitude. So we take it. Twist, back attitude, reach. Exhale. So we're gonna reach that elbow, trying to connect into the foot here. So we twist, center, twist, center, back attitude. Twist, push. Exhale. Take it to the side wall. And then back reach, elbow pulling in towards the foot. In 4, 3, shoulders are really cooked about now. We've got this. Last set of exercises right here. Overhead, we draw it down. Extend toy soldier kick with the elbows pulling in to the hips. The weight pulling into the hips, the elbows driving to the back. Exhale. Reach overhead. Exhale. Reach overhead. Try to really press energy through the heel here so that we elongate. So we're working the flexibility and mobility of that hamstring and the hip joint here. Inhale, exhale. In 4, 3, 2, last one, beautiful. Last exercise, we've got that side push into back attitude. So we're going side push pivot into back attitude. Give me that beautiful form, that beautiful alignment. Take it across, pivot that back foot, draw that elbow into the arch of the foot. Cross the body. Connect. Exhale. Back attitude flick. You've got this. We are almost done. We're going to make it all the way to the end together. With cooked arms and core. Go for 4, 3, 2, last one. Fiery, fiery shoulders. So from here, I want you to just hinge forward and then take a side, lateral stretch side to side here. In for 4, 3, 2. Last one, come through center. Just reach that right arm or that left arm up to the ceiling. Keep your hips square. Open it out for 4, 3, 2. Back through center. Up and over to the opposite side. Open. Square off the hips. Hold, twist for 4, 3, 2. Last one, come through center. Roll it. Lateral flexion up and over. Hold, inhale. Exhale. In 4, 3, 2. Other way. Inhale. Exhale it out for 4, 3, 2. Last one, shoulder roll back. Big juicy shoulder rolls for 4, 3, 2. And then last one.